An Illinois woman is arrested, charged with attacking 4 Chicago police officers, but she has already been released from custody thanks to a new state law that ended cash bail, which went into effect that same day.
Yeah, under the new law, a judge can release someone on no cash bail if they believe the suspect doesn't pose a danger or a flight risk. But of course, that's up to the judge's interpretation. Illinois State Representative Jeff Keicher joins us now. Representative, good morning to you.
Good morning, guys. Thanks for having me,
Absolutely.
Carly. I appreciate it.
So this is a big deal because Illinois is the first state to completely eliminate cash bail. It went into effect on Monday. So before we get into the specifics of this case with the woman who attacked the police officers, can you just tell us what crimes people can commit now and still be able to walk out of jail free? No, pre-trial detention.
You know, it really is, unfortunately, it's going to be a case by case, and we no longer have the parameters that we had in place. So every set of circumstances is going to individually lead to whatever discretion they have. But one of the most important key pieces is the prosecutor needs to ask. So when we have situations like we do in Cook County with the state's attorney's office there, if the prosecutor's office isn't asking for detention for a given set of circumstances, that person committing the crime just won't be held.
Okay, so let's review what happened here. This woman attacked police officers and released that same day. There's a woman right there. How can we have a civil society, Jeff, when you can attack police officers, i.e. the people that maintain that civility, and be immediately released? It doesn't make sense.
And that's the question that my constituents are asking of me right now and have been asking for the past 3 years, worried about this day, worried about this coming forward. And just think about it on its level playing. If you're going to pepper spray a police officer, what's your expectation for punishment? That you're just going to be released and promised to come back for your court date? We'll see if that actually happens. And the more compounding effect right now is police in Illinois are demoralized, right? It just feels like nobody has their back anymore. And law enforcement in general, when we're talking about judges and state's attorneys and police officers, every single one of them that I've been talking to, they have their exit strategy, right? They know exactly when and how or what that date is that they're going to get out of the police line of work and that they're going to leave the state of Illinois for most of them. What's the net impact of that over years? Right? That's going to be the compounding effect. And Democrats in Illinois, our governor has worked on making this a bastion of progressivism, and he's spent hundreds of millions of dollars in our Supreme Court races, our state Senate races, our state representative races. And the net effect of that is we have swung to a progressive level, and things like this are happening that, unfortunately, until someone really gets hurt, we're going to be stuck with. That unfortunate incident that we're going to run into, that's going to be the first time that we're going to actually dig in with real purpose and try to correct what's happened.
Yeah, absolutely. And police officers are saying if you let these people out, then guess who's going to have to rearrest them after they commit their next crime? Us. So it's putting police in danger as well. And you just have to wonder what the thinking is here, because there already is a crime crisis in Chicago. And there's this surveillance footage of a carjacking that took place in a safe area of Chicago as well, Wicker Park. We're going to show it right now. It shows 2 SUVs drive up to a parked car. Within a few seconds, 3 guys with guns drag the driver out of the car, throw him to the ground. They tie him up. He's face down on the highway and drive off with his car.
And they beat him. Yeah. They beat him while he's down there.
And now, Representative, it looks like these people under this new state law will be eligible to walk out of jail without any bail being paid.
Again, depending on what the prosecutor's office says, that is a possibility. And carjacking is a perfect example of seeing these things get away. Chicago has seen, Cook County has seen an unprecedented rise in these carjackings and these thefts, not just Kias and Hyundais, but you're seeing these violent offenses where people are being confronted with a firearm. And listen, if you come to me with a gun and you want my vehicle, I'm going to give it to you. That's not a problem. But to then beat the hell out of me while I'm just surrendering to be safe, criminals are paying attention to that. Yeah. They know where the line is. They know where they need to go. And that's That's not good.
Yeah,
Chicago
absolutely.
businesses are worried, right? They're worried about putting their employees back downtown.
Yeah.
We've got parents in the suburbs, and they won't let their kids go to Chicago anymore.
The
That was a rite
economy
of passage
certainly
when I
ties
was
into
growing
this
up.
as well. We got to run here, but, you know, the mayor of Chicago responded to these carjackings by suing the car manufacturers, saying that he's not making them, the car companies aren't making them safe enough, which is just unbelievable. Representative Jeff Keicher, thank you so much for joining us this morning on this topic. We appreciate it.